Thanks to everyone who have subscribed. If you have not, please do. And thanks for coming out here. I really appreciate you.
Mechi Abe continue battle to gain control of Rivers APC. My people, Rivers APC is in turmoil. There is a lot of issues going on there. APC as a party is there is a lot of trouble, not just APC, PDP included, and all, political parties largely in Nigeria. This is because they need to get themselves right and understand the fundamental. What does this party stand for? What area of government? The truth of it is you cannot be jack of all trades. The conclusion of that parable says is a master of none, because he focuses his energy here and there and does not pay attention to where he should and what should really bring the tangible maximum productivity. If you have something to dispatch, you have something to bring about, you need to do it in a coordinated order in order not to waste your or spend your energy unrealistically. Well, this is what is happening right now in Rivers State. There seems to be no end in sight for the crisis affecting the ruling All Progressive Congress APC, as different factions continue to battle for the control of the structure of the party ahead of the next general election. About a week ago, a faction of the party in Rivers State, led by one Agbo, a loyalist to Transport Minister Rotimi Amechi, has inaugurated a critical committee for the party. But yesterday, Agome, leader of the faction of the party loyal to Senator Magnus Abbey, also inaugurated a parallel critical committee in Port Harcourt. Significantly, the inauguration was held at Freedom House on Avo Road, GRA Phase 2, Port Harcourt, campaign headquarters of Senator Agbo, who was the former senator representing Rivers Southeast Senatorial District in the National Assembly. Agbo, who claimed to be acting Ketiko Chairman Committee, APC, River inaugurated a day before the inauguration of the factional Ketiko Committee. Agoma, just like Agbo, had done many days before, warned that APC in Rivers State is headed for a repeat of mistake that led to the collapse and the extinction of the party from the ballot box in Rivers State during the 2019 general election. The same pattern has started again. He blamed Amechi, who is accusing of playing godfather for the party for his own selfish gain. He also accused Amechi of disobedience to court order, which according to him recognizes his faction as the main party body. However, it's worthy to note that Ogbolugbo also was only one recognized by the national executive of the party, inaugurated as the party secretariat in Abuja. But in a press release signed by his media aide, Livingstone, who addressed himself as acting Critical Committee chairman during the inauguration, claimed that there was a June 9th, 2020 court judgment in which he was declared the Critical Committee chairman of APC in Rivers State. He claimed that the court also declared that the that 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 the committee, which was included in the statutory body of the party members of his executive, consequently, Agoma, according to a statement by his media aide, also directed the inauguration of the critical committee over other layers of the party. He directed the local government critical committee to inaugurate the world critical committee by this weekend. He further charged the local government critical committee to go back to its various wards and reconcile aggravated members of the party. While thanking the Freedom House for allowing APC Rivers to use their facility for the inauguration, he also hinted that the end of reconciliation efforts in the state has started. The State Executive Committee and stakeholders will agree on hiring of APC Rivers Secretariat because there is no need for the movement. The chairman also reenacted the direction that all factional officers of the APC in Rivers State should be closed down, while recommending that Senator Magu Agbo faction for closing down the faction APC secretariat. A call for His Excellency Right Honorable Rotimi Amechi faction to comply by closing down its faction secretariat at 65 Abbey Road, Port Harcourt. So you see what is going on now. There is a lot of turmoil, turbulence with regards to APC in Rivers State. There is this fight of supremacy. Who is the one heading the party, and why should it be you? So there is a senator who has represented Rivers State Southeast Senatorial District, and presently now we know Rotimi is the Minister of Transportation. So there is a lot of controversies. There is a faction now loyal to Rotimi. There's another faction loyal to Agbo, and a lot of, disunity in the party. This was the same disunity that occurred in Rivers State, that INEC had to strike them off the ballot boxes. So when the election took place in Rivers State, INEC APC was not featured at all in the ballot boxes because they could not resolve who will be their representative. So right now this is happening again. The faction, there is one inaugurating themselves, there is another inaugurating themselves. This is all stemming from no proper clear cut direction. As a party, what do we stand for? What is our goal? What is our agenda? If we have these things clear cut, this is what is going on. This is what as a party we stand for. This is our ideology. If you don't stand with us, if you don't agree with us in this ideology, you are not part of the pack. You will see that deflection from one party to the other will not be there. It will not be there. Why? If you don't believe, for instance, let's use the developed countries. I keep going back there and there again, but because that's the model we have about all that is going on. Again, these are the people, who have the developed archaeology of what we are trying to mimic. Okay, so for instance, let's use the United Kingdom, our colonial masters. There are other parties, but I will use the two main big parties. Okay, so we have what we call the Conservative and the Labour. Now, the Conservative have an ideology. If you are a Conservative member, you believe that the borders should be closed. You believe in minimum spending. There are things you believe in that cannot be overemphasized. If you are a Labour member, you believe that the borders should be open. You see the contrast? You believe that the government should spend more, if possible, borrow. So how can you that believe that we should not spend quickly go and join those that believe that we should spend? So, this is where they need to get it right. Anyway, guys, what do you think? Leave us a comment. God bless you. Bye for now.